Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be doing my updated 2022 governor prediction. Now, the map you see on your screen right now is my previous governor prediction. I have not made one in over 2 months, so this is a little bit outdated. So, firstly, I want to mention California's safe because the recall was significantly overperformed for Gavin Newsom. It's clear he's going to win by safe. So, other than that, let's clear the map and get into our safe states. They're going to be pretty much all the same. Rhode Island, Maryland being a Dem pickup, and Hawaii. I think that's it for the safe blue states. Now for the safe Republican state, it's going to be pretty much all the same ones as usual. Vermont. That's about it. Now you might be wondering why I didn't characterize Massachusetts as safe Republican, or safe Democrat as I usually do. Well, that's because it really depends on who wins the Republican primary. If Charlie Baker wins it, then it's safe Republican, but if, what's his name wins it? Jeff Deal, I think, wins it, it's safe Democrat. So, yeah, I'm gonna not talk about it too much right now. So, I'm gonna go with Minnesota for likely Democrat, New Jersey for likely D. I'm moving Connecticut up to likely Democrat. It was lean before, but I'm moving it up to likely just because the polarization's not looking like it's going to let Connecticut be lean. Although, I could be wrong on that one. New Mexico probably will be likely Democratic. Oregon will be likely. I had it as lean before. I'm moving it up to likely because I realize now that Kate Brown is term limited. So I think it will be likely blue. Now for the likely Republican states, I'm going to have South Carolina, Alaska, Ohio, Iowa, and I'm going to narrowly move Kansas up there. Because I had it as lean before, but I'm going to move Kansas up to likely because it's not, while it isn't looking like it's going to be a good year for Democrats, and while, I feel like that's the main reason, honestly, but while Laura Kelly's a pretty decent incumbent, that's why it's not, that's why I'm going to have it below 7%, I would say. Oh, my bad. Yeah, 7% I would say is the maximum she loses by, but that's going to be all for my likely Republican states. Now for lean states, I'm going to say Virginia is lean D. I had it as likely before, but I moved it down to lean because Terry McAuliffe is running a horrible campaign, which is going to make it much worse for Democrats. However, the reason I still have Terry McAuliffe winning by a high lean is because Glenn Youngkin's also running a horrible campaign, so something I want to quickly commentate on the Virginia governor race is I do expect that the third-party candidate will get more votes than they usually do. Or the third-party candidates will do better than that. For all we know, we might not even see a candidate reach 50%. That's all I want to talk about with Virginia for now. It is coming up in less than a month, which I'm very excited for. For my next race, I'm going to go with Georgia lean D. This is a pickup for Democrats, and really it's just because Brian Kemp is a terrible candidate to run for re-election. He's hated by the Trump wing because he didn't combat the election result. He's hated by the moderate wing of the Republican Party because he has a lot of Trump wing stances. He's hated by Democrats because, well, you shouldn't be surprised. So, and Stacey Abrams is probably a decent candidate for Georgia who could win a good amount of the vote here. So now for my, I'm gonna say main lean Democrat because Paul LePage is running, and I really think Janet Mills is in a good position to win the election because it is still Maine when you think about it. She won in 2018. I think she can win again. Pennsylvania is my last lean D state. Sorry. I would say Pennsylvania, it's going to be a close race no matter what. But really, Josh Shapiro, he's a decent candidate, and Republicans have Lou Barletta, I guess, who is not very strong. And with John Fetterman running for Senate and not governor, they don't really have the lieutenant governor to replace the governor right now. So that's going to be a tough one for the Democratic Party. But for the same reason as I have New Hampshire going lean Republican, I think Pennsylvania will be lean D. That partisanship just doesn't go away immediately. It takes time. So, oh yeah, I also gave away one of my lean Republican states. Now to go into another one, Texas. Texas, I think, is going to be lean Republican. High end of lean, for sure. But, Greg Abbott, I saw a poll recently, he's disapproved of by 9 among Texans. And they, Beto O'Rourke announcing that he's running gives Democrats a decent candidate who can drive up turnout. So yeah, I had it as lean previously, where I should have had it at likely, but now it actually should be lean. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it as lean. Florida, I'm gonna go as lean Republican. I had it as lean D before, which was probably not the best idea because yeah, while DeSantis is not exactly a popular governor anymore, his popularity keeps spiking up and down, so we really have no way to tell what the governor race is going to look like, but as of now, I think I'm going to put it as lean Republican. It's definitely not going to be the double-digit margin I once expected. And I'm going to put Massachusetts as lean Republican. Now, this isn't actually the margin I'm expecting from Massachusetts, it's more just the chance I think is going to happen. I think that Massachusetts, it's probably going to go red, but there's the chance it goes blue. It really depends on who wins the Republican primary. So, yeah. I am now finished with my lean states altogether. Now for the tilt states. I'm going to move Nevada down to tilt for Democrats. Steve Sisolak is a pretty candidate, and what's his name? Dean Heller is probably going to be the nominee for 2022 governor for Nevada. I think that he's going to lose. He underperformed Adam Laxalt in 2018 as an incumbent, so I really don't think he's going to be able to win this race. But it's going to be very close, so I will be making sure to watch it very. I will be making sure I watch it very thoroughly. I'm gonna switch Arizona to tilt blue, and this change is because Arizona. I had Kimberly Yee as the nominee before, but Trump endorsed a very Trump-wing candidate. Can't remember her name. I don't remember. Carrie Lake, I think. I can't remember. But, yeah. Trump endorsed a very right-wing candidate for Arizona, which I really don't think she's gonna win. Kimberly Yee probably would win, but Carrie Lake, if that's her name, I really don't think so. So now it's just these two Rust Belt states deciding the governor majority, I would say. Although, if it goes Democrat, then it would be a tie. But I'm gonna leave Michigan tilt D. I think that Michigan's going to be a very competitive race, but I don't think it's gonna go red yet. Gretchen Whitmer's an okay incumbent, and James Craig is a pretty good candidate for Michigan. So yeah, I think Michigan's gonna go blue by a tilt margin right now. And now for the tilt Republican state, we're gonna have Wisconsin. For the same reason I've always mentioned, Tony Evers is kind of an unpopular incumbent governor right now. And for Wisconsin, that's very bad for a Democrat to be unpopular, because Wisconsin is such a competitive state. So, yeah, I think that Wisconsin's going to be very narrowly red. So, this is my governor prediction currently. I've got, the flips as Maryland, Georgia, Arizona, and Wisconsin and Kansas are my 5 flips on the governor. I usually don't have that many flips for either party, so, once again, I'm very, very excited for watching the governor elections and really just the 2020 midterms in general. The Virginia governor race is going to be very exciting to watch coming up in less than a month. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.